You know, I just realized something. Saejima has kind of a like his shout sounds a lot like Kanda from Yakuza 3. Anyways, hi everyone! Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Kaz, and welcome back to Cosplays. We're going to be starting kind of a bit of a marathon of Yakuza 4 right now. We'll be pretty much just doing this for a while. But anyways, so we're back with Saejima, who just made it back to Kamurocho, and will... and actually, yeah, this is our first time we ever get to free roam as Saejima, but unfortunately, he doesn't have any side quests just yet. He does get, like, a fair amount of side sub-stories like every other character does. I just find it funny that there are guys who actually think that they can take Saejima on. I mean, if you look at this dude, this guy is the type of guy who you try to avoid even if you're not gonna fight him. He looks exactly the part of somebody who will wreck your shit if you provoke him. I've been playing a lot of Yakuza Like a Dragon, actually, and it's kind of funny, because I'm starting to see a lot of kind of similarities between Ichiban and Saejima's sort of like main storylines. Though with Ichiban, I'm still like getting through his story, because I gotta say, as fascinating and as interesting as the stories are in Yakuza Like a Dragon, I think the one of the issues for me is that some of the dialogue kind of goes on for a little bit, kind of a long time. But you know, if they didn't, then you wouldn't have the great game that it is. But you do need that in order to get a lot of character development out of characters, but. Okay, so let's go see if we can find our old hideout from our family that we committed that killing of 25 people back then. This is my family's turf. Ain't no sign of them now. Suppose I'll try asking folks around here. I don't know why he's all of a sudden sounded Western. Got a sec? The Sasai family office wouldn't, around these parts. Know anything about that? Well, I remember some Yakuza types used to hang out here. But that was, what, 20 or 30 years ago? Yeah, those guys. Any idea where their boss went? Sorry, can't say I do. Toku-san might, though. Who's Toku and where do I find him? Another homeless guy like me. He's been busking around town for decades. Spends his days down in the underground mall. The hell's that? It's a bunch of stores they set up under Showa Street, built just a while back. The whole thing's one big fancy shopping center beneath the streets, hence the name. All right then, I guess I'll go see if your pal Toku's still hanging around this mall. He should be. I'm sure he'll be able to tell you what you want to know. I'm just gonna take a taxi back. What the hell are those guys doing in the back there? They're like throwing up. Let's see. Oh, there's a guy I can talk to. You're Toku? Hmm? Yeah, that's me. And who are you? Name's Saejima. I'm looking for anyone who knew the Kamurocho back in the day, around 25 years ago. Someone said you might. I hear you've been living in these parts for a long time. That I have. Over 30 years, maybe more. Guess I lost count. Yeah, ever heard of the Sasai family? That name does ring a bell. They had an office by West Park till at least 25 years ago. Oh, right. It's starting to come back to me. Well, what can you tell me about them? It's kind of fuzzy. Some alcohol might jog my memory. What? Booze, hooch, alcohol. I live off this stuff. If it's been days since I could afford a drink. I just can't think straight when I'm sober. Maybe I gotta grab some booze. Oh, huh. Well, let's go buy this guy some alcohol. I wonder what that translation in Japanese is, because I'm pretty sure he's not saying alcohol. Okay, that was weird. Hey, a key. Okay, let's see. Sake. That'll loosen anybody's lips. I wonder what would happen if you gave him any of these other stuff. Ooh, thanks. Hold on a second while I fuel up. Welcome back, my old friend. No, not you, the booze. Ah, that's the good stuff. Warms the body and soul. I'm happy for you. You remember anything yet? Oh, right, the Sasai family. Sorry to break this to you, but they're long gone. So it's true. What about the boss? Where's Sasai-san? I'm afraid I don't know what became of their patriarch. Oh, don't let it get you down. Besides, Yakuza don't exactly advertise their comings and goings. He may very well still be around. Sorry I wasn't much help. Wait, I know. Why not go back to where it all began? That always helps me find things. Might as well start with my old apartment. Not like I got any other leads to work with. And watch, his apartment is all the way back on the north side of the city. Oh, not too far up north, just to the Champion District. Oh. I guess that's the closest one, okay. Nope, those guys are gone. I was just wondering if those guys are just permanently there retching. Oh. Hey, it's Kido.
なんでなんかさ、よく勘違いされんだよね、俺さ、いわゆるチンピラ風の見た目じゃない。だからいっつも舐められるわけ。でもさ、俺一応新井の兄貴の舎弟やってんだよ。弱かったら務まんねえっつの。俺なんか簡単に生け取れると思った？甘えんだよ。あんたら本家柴田組もさ、 そんなんじゃいつまで経っても荒井の兄貴は捕まえらんないぜ。おい。
Did you just say Shibata family? Who's asking? Ex-member of the Tojo clan Sasai family. Never heard of them. These goons you just wasted, they all Shibatas? Maybe, what's it to you? Where'd all the guys go? The Yakuza? Yeah. What family? I'm with the Tojo, the Shibata family, actually. Why are you just pounding on your own boys? It's kinda complicated. They jump you for dropping out?
Yeah.
No, not exactly. Well, you're obviously no friend of Shibata's, just the man I need. Wait, need me? For what? You're gonna help me find my boss, Sasai-san. Sorry, man, but I got my own shit to take care of. Fuck. I am also now curious what the Japanese equivalent of just saying the word fuck is. Oh. Yep. Back. Did he just get faster all of a sudden? Hey, get back here. There we go. Someone as powerful as Kido, he somehow got... he did get wrecked all of a sudden. Who even are you? Just a guy looking for some answers. Come on, kid, I need your help. Fine, whatever, just let me catch my breath. Damn, that's some heavy shit. You're telling me? I mean, my own clan's after me now. How about Arai? No sign of him yet? No, hard to find him with those Shibata thugs on my ass. And Akiyama-san can't help on this one. It's a goddamn nightmare, man. Akiyama, the moneylender. He okay? Yeah, he'll be fine. The police have Sky Finance under 24-hour watch. Shibata can't risk meeting with him for now. Fuzz. Shit. Hmm? You okay, man? You look like you're gonna puke. I'm fine. Anyway, good thing the cops are watching him. So wait, what the hell's the Sasai family what the hell's the Sasai family you keep talking about? A family run by Hideki Sasai. We're a third-tier group that's part of the Tojo. At least we were 25 years ago. No shit. Just like Kanemura Enterprises. Back then, the Sasai and Shibata families were rivals, despite both being Tojo. Wait, our parent family? Sasai-san and Shibata were both looking to climb the ladder. Good old power struggle between rival families, huh? I was ready to do whatever it took. Anything to get my patriarch a top spot in the clan. So I agreed to the hit. Hit? Murder. I took out Yoshiharu Ueno and the other Ueno Seiwa brass who were jockeying with the Tojo. Gunned them down in a ramen joint. Ueno Seiwa? Wait, you mean that hit? You've heard of it? Yeah, that was me. Hold on a sec, Pops. That's the shooting where one dude took out like 18 people. Isn't it? You're a living legend. Ain't nothing legendary about pointing a gun and pulling the trigger. All I cared about was making sure my patriarch rose to the ranks, even if I hung for it. Surprising thing was, my time never came. At least not yet. Wait, if you got your... that means you... Busted out. Yep, just the other day. What the fuck? Pipe down, kid. Relax. I just want to know the truth. See it with my own two eyes before I bite the dust. The truth about what? Whether my boss really just up and vanished. Huh? Whether my bro Majima really did stab me in the back. So what do you say? Think you can help? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone, man. What? This shit's way out of my freaking league. I mean, you're the legendary Taiga Saejima. There's no way I can help you. Why not? Come on, man. I'm a nobody. Practically still a street punk. Hell, I got my own family on my ass. And you're asking me to help you? That's crazy talk. I ain't expecting much. Huh? Just need an introduction. To who? Someone who knows what went down in Kamurocho back in '85. Someone who knows the truth. Right, you said you were looking for the real story. Mm-hmm. Any ideas? Aha! What? There's a guy who can help you. He'll definitely have the info you're looking for. Who? An informant, an information broker. Best of the best. An informant, huh? Let's get out of here before the cops come and start asking questions. And who knows when those Shibata assholes will show up again. Follow me. There's a place I go to when I need to lay low. You got a hideout? Yeah, come on. Okay. Well, now we have Kido as an ally. We're gonna go down into the underground. I guess almost like the abandoned underground underlevels of the Millennium Tower. Which, again, I still am wondering how in the hell how the homeless were able to set up an entire camp down here without the police barging in and getting them off. But this is the underbelly of the... Oh, hey, there's a key here. Of Kamurocho, and with Saejima, we're gonna definitely explore it completely. It's a long story, but let's just say the last tenants here moved out in a hurry, so I helped myself to the place. A lot of homeless folks around. This is kind of their turf. We're squatters down here. I wonder how they were able to get the ones that get the area that has a room. Okay, so yeah, the old, oh god, what family was this? I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, let me tell you what I know about that informant. I'm all ears. They say he keeps tabs on everything that happens in Kamurocho, past and present. I don't know who the guy is, or how he knows, but word on the street is there's not much he doesn't. Wonder how much of it is just a rumor. I'm just telling you what I overheard. Apparently he pays homeless people to gather his intel. You might have the best luck asking them about him. Oh, I almost forgot. The streets are practically crawling with cops today. Better watch yourself out there. Alright. Well, thank you for taking me all the way here just to tell me that. But okay, well, let's see. Oh, that's a kitty side quest. I'll do that one later, though. Oh, actually, that's a side quest that I actually will show off. This pint-sized little pickpocket, as they call him. Excuse me, was wondering if I could ask you something.
Oh yeah.
Hey! You... Come over here. What happened? We'll talk later. Just follow me. I think I give all the homeless guys the exact same raspy voice. Hold your horses, old man. Where the hell are you headed in such a hurry? It's the master. He's gonna die if we don't do something. The master? Yeah, he's a famous old man around these parts. Been digging a hole down in the sewers for ages now. But enough chit-chat. We gotta hurry. Ah, yes, the master. Oh, but now we're actually gonna get to a completely new environment that I don't really think is explored that much in the later games. Maybe in number 5, but I don't think we go back down in the sewers. Or maybe we do. Now I can't remember. Yeah, apparently that guy has a key to the manhole covers. Ah, yes, the sewers. A wonderful amount of, probably a lot of human waste down here. And mold. Hundreds, if not thousands of gallons of mold. Enough bull, old man. It's time you told us the truth. We don't like to get rough with these frail geezers, so do us a favor and start talking. I can't let you go any further. All of these years of hard work would have been for nothing. We know you're hiding tons of buried treasure back there. That's why you've been digging like this since the Stone Age. There ain't no buried treasure here. Now get the hell out of here. It's no fair if you hog all that money to yourself. Share the loot, why don't you, Grandpa? Come on, this is taking too long. Why do we all sound exactly the same? Oh no, they're gonna kill the master. You look like a pretty strong guy. Please get rid of those hooligans and save the master. I'll talk to him. Really, thank you. Listen, Gramps. Tell us what we want to know, or it ain't the retirement home you're headed for. Got it? Wait right there. You kids having fun picking on senior citizens? Ain't you supposed to care for the elderly? Who the fuck are you, huh? One of the homeless guy's friends? Don't matter. Just let this whole thing go and get lost. So you're after the loot too? You think we don't know what's up? Give me a break already. Kids these days don't know when to listen. Enough talk! We're gonna float both of your geriatric corpses down the fucking sewer. Wouldn't be like a Yakuza game without random punks trying to pick fights with old people and then getting their asses kicked. But you'll see exactly why it's a good thing that we save the master right now. After I beat these guys. Who the hell is this guy? Some kind of sort of monster or something? Damn it, this ain't the last you heard of us, old man. Ah! Run away! Run away! Run away! You saved my life. Thank you. Thank this guy, not me. He's the one that was doing all the worrying. Master, are you okay? Did they hurt you? Oh, it's you. Yeah, I'm alright. Thank goodness, I was so scared. I was scared out of my mind. I really owe you, sir. You really are something. By the way, what was your name again? Saejima. You? People call me Ken-chan, and this here's the master. I didn't come up with that nickname, but call me whatever you want. So why were them punks after you anyways? Been down here looking for a certain something important. Oh, but then those hoodlums showed up spouting nonsense about buried treasure and the like. Something important? Yep. Ain't even sure what exactly it is. My father told me about it on his deathbed. Said he buried something important under the streets of Kamurocho. I see. He told me the general location, but we got more sewers and newfangled underground malls cropping up every day. Makes things harder to find. So, you mean he buried whatever it was before all this was built?
Exactly. I reckon during the war.
Wow, that's a long time ago. So, how many years you been digging?
Well, I heard from my father about when I was 50, so I reckon maybe 25 years, give or take a few.
25 years?
Master, this guy's pretty strong. How about asking him to help you dig? And why would I do that? You've been saying your back hurts, right? And you're not getting any younger. Shut your yap! Oh, I still got it in me. You don't have to be so hard-headed, Saejima. Saejima-san will help Well, Saejima, will you help the master dig? Please!
You really been digging this hole for 25 years?
Pretty much.
I see. Well, I'll help whenever I got the time.
Seriously, kid? You ain't even involved. Might not be anything for you either.
Consider it karma. Plus, haven't had a good workout since coming to Kamurocho. Don't worry about it.
Perfect! You might just find what you're looking for before you pass on, Master. Will you quit talking about me dying already? Jeez! Saejima, was it? I may talk a lot, but I can't stop the years from piling on. Honestly, this old man will be happy if you lend a hand, even if it's only for a little.
Got it. I'll come by when I can.
Thank you, son. I am in your debt. Ain't much of a reward, I guess, but you know about revelations?
Oh, okay. Now he's just gonna tell us about the revelations. So Saejima actually does have some revelations that that like they actually it's the same ones as some of the other guys, and but instead of a camera phone that he instead has a wood carving set, which is actually quite hilarious. Also, I think I completely changed the voice of the master like midway through, like 3 or 4 times. But anyways, so I'm gonna show off exactly why we want to help the master out. It's because much like Saigo and Akiyama, the master is Saejima's trainer. But rather than him actually training me with new moves, he instead I'm just gonna be sitting here just hitting this kind of makes me laugh though, because I'm just thinking like, so if I don't get through this these stone walls by the end of the time, does that mean that he just like puts all the stone walls back? There we go. But yeah, so now I'm gonna get some new moves in probably the weirdest way. What is it? It's so big.
I think it's an air raid shelter.
Air raid shelter?
Yeah, used during the war, I reckon. I'm sure it's got a good deal of historical value, too, being in such good shape and all.
Is that certainly something of your old man down here?
Nah, it should be a tad deeper according to what he said.
Hey, look at that.
What now?
A sign. It says this place is called Air Raid Shelter Number 1. And just beyond these rocks is Air Raid Shelter Number 2.
Well, we ain't got no other clues to go on. Let's just try digging here. There's something on the ground.
Looks like a book on the art of war. It's full of different fighting techniques. Hold on. This is some incredible stuff. Bet I could use this move here.
Looks like you got your reward after all. Wish I could pay you properly, though. You know, with money and all.
Nah, don't need money. Found something just as good. Better even. Plus, I got a pretty good workout. Thanks, old man. Okay, so yeah, we'll be learning some new moves and everything by helping out the master. So I think I'll probably show off the last area so we can actually see what was buried there, because I honestly forgotten myself. But yeah, but for the rest of that though, I'll probably stop showing what goes on there. So now, yes, let's talk to this guy right now.
Hey there, buddy. Not too often I see guys like you in this place. Let me guess. You're concerned about the slow deterioration of our natural environment, so you've come to me, the expert on all things grassy and green.
Actually,
Relax, big guy. I won't bite. But I will drop a big old knowledge bomb on ya. You know how much trash gets collected in Kamurocho in a year? 22,000 tons. 60 tons every single day. That's as much as 2 humpback whales. Every day. That doesn't include the litter strewn about the town that nobody bothers to pick up, which, trust me, is a lot. So I've devoted my life to making this city as clean as possible. Yes.
And? What's any of this have to do with me?
Oh, right. Round here they call me the Mean Green Machine. No matter how high that trash stacks, I'll be there to whisk it away. Speaking of, trash has something of a special value down here in the underground.
What do you mean, value?
You heard me. Down here, trash makes the world go round. Ditch your cash and bring me some trash. I'll appraise whatever bits of trash you give me and give you the appropriate number of points. Points are like our money down, mind you. Here, take this. With points, you can buy all sorts of stuff. Items, food, equipment. Though, of course, this only applies to the shops we run down here in the sewers. Oh, and keep this in mind. Any trash you got is worthless until I get my hands on it. Don't worry, I won't rip you off for nothing. One more thing. Just because you nab a piece of trash, that doesn't mean it's gone forever. Someone's bound to litter it again in the same spot if you wait long enough. Anyway, why don't you start with that little speck of smut over there, and just bring it over to me.
Yeah, so this guy's just gonna give you, like, cash for all of your trash. It's... Oh, oops. So, yeah, all of this trash that I've been accumulating, you'll notice that, yeah, I can get eco points for this. So that's the reason why you want to pick up trash around here. So I think he's the only one who actually has any, like, items here. So the Dragon Flak Vest is definitely one of the best things you can get for, like, just in defense wise, but that's why it's 48,000 points. So, you know, it just kind of makes me wonder, what does he do with all this trash? Like, it's like you can't really exactly just pick it up and then just, I don't know, form it into something else. Now this is a little gross here, but this is the restaurant that's down in the sewers here, and you'll see that we can get rice porridge, dumpling soup, black stew, mystery meat, or 5-star leftovers, which are all pretty much scraps from other restaurants. So yeah, it's a little disgusting. But that, if you ever need it, but if you want to complete this game by 100%, you're gonna have to eat all of that. Oh, wait, legendary info. Oh, okay, I guess I gotta talk to the people around here. But yeah, this is essentially the sewers portion of the game. There's actually another sewers as well, but... Oh wait, did I pick up that key? I don't think I picked up that key. There's another sewer portions though as well, but I'll show that off actually in a bit. I think I actually will be able to in this playthrough. Okay, well, I guess I did pick up that key. God, I can't remember. Man, I can't even remember if I did something immediately. Let's see. It's a manhunt. Catastrophe. Blah blah blah. Yakuza named Midorikawa. His powers are controlling on his dude. Oh, Midorikawa. That was the guy that Akiyama destroys. Okay, so let's see if that's his name. If that's what he wants his clients to call him anyway. It's because he sells. Ah, yes, the florist. Sounds real romantic. So how's a guy meet this florist? The thing is, no one really knows. With all that, what with all the crazy stuff that's happened around here over the past few years, seems like every major crisis hits the city, he uproots his headquarters and relocates. Any idea where he's planted himself now? Don't know for sure, but there's a rumor going around. I'm listening. I heard you could get to his hideout through the back of the public restroom at West Park. You mean the John at the north end of the town? That's the one. I'd start there at West Park if I were you. Alright, thanks. Oh, no, they want me to go the other way. I have to admit, this place probably does not smell very pleasant, if at all. And then there's that guy who's just collecting a bunch of garbage. Seriously, I'm more interested in what the hell he does with all the garbage. Unless he has some kind of way of being... Maybe he's like Doc Brown and he just has a way of being able to use, like, any of that... all of the garbage in there all the garbage and puts it in some kind of machine. Hey, maybe he's giving the trash to Mina and that's how he's keeping his machine afloat. That guy looks like Doc Brown anyway, so... Oh, more garbage. Time to fill my pockets with some smelly trash. Oh, and there he goes. Seriously, it's like somebody like does that to Saejima, puts his hand on his shoulder, tries to turn around and punch him. I'd be like, oh, sorry, not you. I thought you were not as frightening. Okay, so here we are at West Park. Uh-oh. Now that is a face of horror right there. I'm amazed that as soon as you open up that door, he just didn't immediately evacuate his bowels. That would have been hilarious, but that's it. Yeah, actually, I am curious how one of the how you become an informant of the. Actually, maybe yeah. You know what? It probably isn't really just. I think the informant. If you want to become an informant of the florist, I think it just kind of comes and finds you, depending on how well you know anybody around the city. Because other than that, I don't think he would I don't think he holds any auditions or anything. I feel like, yeah, it's just like someone says you might know so and so. Well, might as well keep collecting garbage while I'm at it. Oh, hey! I think I've showed this guy off before, but this is the version of the Nouveau Riche guys, those gold-suited dudes in Yakuza's 0 through 2. And they're essentially just like stronger, like they are much stronger than their counterparts in those games, but they give quite good items or a lot of money. So yeah, you do want to fight these guys. And luckily, even though they're rich and wearing powdered wigs for some reason, they don't have any guards. Counter plus, oh man. Oh. Oh, Jesus, what the hell is going on here?
I knew you were a lost cause. I am talking about cold hard cash here. I've got no use for you without it. Ugh.
Hey, the hell do you think you're doing? It don't take a genius enough to figure out you two are Yakuza.
Keep moving, asshole. It's none of your damn business.
It is now. You got dozens of eyes on you out here. None of them want to see you bust this guy up.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, sir, but stay out of this, please. It really has nothing to do with you. I deserve everything that's coming to me.
This guy can't be serious.
I'm sorry, Katagiri-san. I'll get the money as soon as I can. Just please have mercy on me, sir. Ugh. Way to go taking all the fun out of this. Listen, EDA. You owe us $500,000 in tribute. If you don't pay up quick, you're gonna be paying with your pinky. You got that?
Irie-han, is it? What was that all about?
Who are you?
Don't matter. An ex-Yakuza looking out for one of his own.
You must have been pretty famous if you don't want me knowing your name.
Look, just forget it. Yeah, now just forget it, yeah? Now tell me, what was that punk beating you up for?
Actually, it's kind of embarrassing. You see, Katagiri-san and I belong to a family with an office down in Tenkaichi Alley. I asked for a bit more time to come up with my unpaid family tribute, but it seems to have rubbed him the wrong way.
Katagiri, huh? Clearly you got a few years on him, not to mention boatloads of more class. How'd a guy like that end up being your boss?
I'm older, yes. I've spent at least a decade longer in the family, but Katagiri-san is the patriarch's wonder boy.
Him? You don't say.
It's not surprising. Katagiri-san rakes in by far the most cash for the family.
It's like chasing yen is all Yakuza can think about nowadays.
Welcome to the 21st century, friend. Organized crime is nothing more than a chess game with money as the ultimate prize. Old school fist hurlers like me don't have a place in that intellectual stuff. More and more, we're just weighing our families down.
I don't believe that for a second. Why don't you smack that sack around a bit? He'll change his tune.
Not a chance. Katagiri-san has helped my family grow almost exponentially, and besides, he's my superior, regardless of how he got there. There's no fighting that.
Guess I can't argue with you there. Sorry for butting into your family matters.
It's alright, and really, I do appreciate the concern. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go drum up some cash. Quick!
Money, money, money. This world's even colder than I remember.
Performing inspections.
Ah. Well, darn it. I am actually not sure where to go now. Where's Tenkaichi Alley? God, I've been playing this game for so long, you'd think I'd remember where some of these streets are. Ah, Tenkaichi Alley. Okay, there it is. I've got to come across some kind of plot right now. Saejima sadly has not had any real luck in finding anything that he's looking for. Yeah. Oh. You idiots know I'm Yakuza, right? Mess with me and things are gonna get real ugly real fast. What, you think you're hot shit just cause you're Yakuza? Those suits have been losing their muscle for years. You're not tough, you're just a rat. Now empty your pockets! Don't hurt me, please! Ain't that the guy who was beating the crap out of Irie-han? I think his name is Katakiri. Maybe I'll just sit here and watch for a little bit. Please, I'll pay whatever price you're asking, just don't hurt me! If you don't want to meet these fists, you gotta know what... You know what you gotta do. Hand over your fucking wallet, asshole. I ain't a fan of the guy, but these punks are going too far. Wouldn't look good for Irie-han if his boss got the stuffing beat out of him either. Better step in. Playtime's over, kids. But who the hell are you? It's you. Just because you're young doesn't mean you got free reign of the streets. Back in my day, the Yakuza would be the ones teaching you that lesson. Like I give a shit, meathead. Times have changed. Get used to it. Guess nobody ever taught you the food chain in this town. The boss is king. Under him's the soldiers. Neath them's the civilians. And hooligans, you're on the bottom of the heap. Spare us the lecture, Gramps. And hey, try not to break a hip while we kick your ass. Now time to show him the old school ways of how we used to do things in the Yakuza by beating the shit out of you. Yeah. What the shit? Who are you, man? Nobody worth caring about. But if you want to get strong like me, there ain't much better than a nice long trip to the Slammer. You could use the discipline. The Slammer? You mean prison? Look, just scram, kid. You don't know what you're messing with. Yes, sir. Come on, boys, let's roll. You should be ashamed of yourself you should be ashamed, letting yourself get run down by these punks. Spare me the lecture, man. The days of the Yakuza muscling guys around are long over. It's all about brains now. You're missing the point. Brains ain't what's important. It's respect. The whole damn thing goes down the drain once people start disrespecting you. Say all you want, but whose money does the family run on? Mine! I'm not one of those fools who's blinded by strength. Who you're talking about? Those thugs from before, you, and especially Irie. Street fights won't keep the lights on or the water running or rent paid. You got it all backwards. Huh? A Yakuza who can't defend his family ain't nothing more than a dead weight.
Come again?
Money's important, yeah. But while you're busy poring over your spreadsheets, the muscle's out there keeping your office safe. Don't you get it? Yakuza too weak to protect his own family ain't... To protect his own ain't no better than those bottom-feeding thugs from earlier. Hell, maybe even worse.
Ugh.
And Irie-han? That's exactly the kind of guy a Yakuza should strive to be. Throwing money around is all fine and all, but if you really want to make it in this world, you gotta respect the people keeping you safe. You must have realized that, right?
All I ever wanted was to feel strong. The bosses and bossing around those who were was the only way I could do it. But you reminded me of something. How I felt when I first met Irie.
And how's that?
He was incredible. I've never seen anyone that strong before. And yet there I was, humiliating him in public. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, be better. Now how about you go give Irie-han a hand in collecting that tribute money?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Irie, I can only hope he doesn't turn me down after all I did to him.
He ain't that thick-skulled. Besides, you're his boss. Just keep your chin up and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thank you again for everything.
The only thing that this side story was missing was that that iconic sad sub-story theme. That's always how it is. I loved watching some of these some of these interpretations and parodies of the sad sub-story theme. It's like just I have a guy who's killing dogs or something, and then Kiryu comes in, beats the shit out of them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, but a long time ago, a dog killed my entire family." Wow, but you really shouldn't do that. You're right. I'll change for the better. Plus, it's also funny seeing Kiryu just giving these people insane freaking injuries that would probably... Why is this side story thing so big?
Oops, sorry.
Not the kind of place I'd expect. Cashman. Wait, that brat swiped my money. Hey you, get back here! Oh god, really? Are you gonna make me pay you just to do that? Ah, I'll beat you up. Ugh. Huh, Tadashi. Alright, fine, here. Take 1,000 yen and I hope you choke on it. Sometimes I'm not sure if I could just walk into some of these areas before I talk to the right person, because I don't know if I'd actually find him down here. Ooh. Hey, this is a revelation. Let's see. So they said that there's a guy parked and wait. Where is he? Where is it? Not him. Huh. Well, there's the kid.
That big guy was slim pickings for sure.
I'll be taking that cash you stole.
What the? Hey, can you prove this money is yours?
Easy now. Didn't your old man ever teach you not to take what don't belong to you?
Shut up! My dad's gone!
Kid, come here a sec.
Well, I might as well go with the big scary man.
So, what's your name?
Tadashi Inoue.
Alright, Tadashi. What's a kid like you doing in a place like this? What happened to your folks?
My mom and dad died in a car crash 2 years ago.
So you're all on your own?
Nuh-uh.
Huh?
I have a sister, my big sister, Akiko.
Ah, I see. But you don't live with her?
A debt collector took her away from my dad's debts. They called her collateral. After mom and dad died, we were supposed to go to an orphanage. But they said as long as we still had relatives, we couldn't. So me and my sister went to live with my uncle's family in the country.
So then how'd your sister get taken away?
My uncle might have been a relative, but he's no family. He and his wife sold Akiko to the debt collector.
What?
Last year, a man named Tadokoro came up from Tokyo, and he told us to pay back the 5 million yen our dad owed. He said if we didn't have enough money then and there, he'd take my sister for security.
So your uncle just handed her over?
Uh-huh. Even Akiko said she didn't want to be a burden to my uncle's family anymore.
So you came all the way out here to Kamurocho, hoping to set your sister free?
Yeah, I'm saving up my money, and then...
I gotcha. You know, I got a sister of my own. Not a big sister like you, a little sister.
You do?
Yeah, name's Yasuko. She was such a sweet kid. We drifted apart, though.
You don't see her now?
Yeah, well, I've been through some stuff myself. So what's the sister of yours like? She a precocious brat like you?
My sister's not a brat. She's brave and kind. She looked after me after our parents died. She's the best big sis ever. And she's the only real family I've got left.
You come a long way, boy. Fought hard on your own.
I guess.
But you need money to get your sister back, yeah?
The debt collector said I can either pay back the 5 million yen, or I can do whatever jobs he tells me to.
That's why you've been picking pockets.
I'm just a kid. Nobody will hire me. Besides, I can't do the kind of work he wants me to do.
I'm not telling you to stop picking pockets, but it'd take you forever to flinch that much cash.
I know.
So I just gotta make sure. Your sister is important to you.
Of course, more than anything. I won't give up until I know she's okay.
My folks died when I was a kid, too. My sister Yasuko and the whole world meant the whole world to me. Wasn't nothing I wouldn't do to keep her safe. But I was still a kid. There came a time I was hauled in by the police, beat up by some punks, and had to live miles and miles from her.
A big guy like you, but you look so strong.
Like I said, I was a boy. Didn't know what strength was. But you know, somebody stepped in to help me and my sis. Thanks to him, me and Yasuko got to live together again. You might say he's the very reason I'm standing here today. When I tried to thank him, he said, "Save your thanks. Just grow up to be the kind of person who doesn't look away when someone's in trouble, but extends a helping hand."
He sounds like a nice man.
He is. Was. I owe him big. That's why I'm gonna help you, your sister, Tadashi. I'm ready to go up to bat for you.
Really? You mean it?
You bet I do. Take me to this debt collector. Me and him, we're gonna have a nice little talk.
You got it, big guy.
Alright, Sasai-san, time to take what you taught me and pay it forward to this kid. So much like Akiyama has the, that one kid, Shiobata, who is trying to, like, find out his, who's trying to find his way in business. Saejima has another multi-episode sub-story with Tadashi here and his sister.
What business do you have with the boss?
It's none of yours, I can tell you that. Now quit being smartass and answer me.
Take a good look who you're talking to, Gramps.
Did I stutter? I ain't here to talk to chump change. Now move out of the way if you don't want to get hurt.
Who you calling a chump? Don't you dare screw with us, asswipe. You won't be calling us shit after we kick your teeth in.
I guess I just kind of spoiled the sub-story, though, in saying that, yeah, sadly, we won't get a resolution on Tadashi's sister in this playthrough.
I knew it! You're crazy strong, big guy!
Thanks for noticing.
Whoever you are, you're a dead man walking. I'm sure the boss saw everything.
So, Tadakoro's office is in there, huh? Guess I'm going in. Tadakoro, I know you're in here. Show yourself.
The boss is a very busy man, but we'll gladly listen to whatever you have to say.
I already told the boys outside I ain't talking to chumps. Get in my way and you're gonna get hurt. It's just like that line in Old Boy. during the final confrontation, the main character goes and kills the two bodyguards that are right there, and then the main bodyguard just looks at him and goes, "You know you could just talk, right?" You know, actually, there's actually some kind of similarities even between the Yakuza stories and Old Boy as well. In that, like, you know, it's a guy who goes away for an extended period of time and comes back to find out everything has changed. Though in Old Boy's case, though, that was a very, very, very elaborate plan for vengeance. You wrecked my office, but now it's okay. Told you so. When are you chumps ever gonna listen? So, you must be Tadakoro.
Yes, I am. What can I help you with today?
I'd like to have a chat with you about this boy here.
So this is what you call a chat. Didn't your parents raise you Did your parents raise you to beat people to a bloody whenever you wanted to talk?
Yeah, pretty much. They taught me that rude-ass some bitches deserve whatever they got coming to them.
I see. I would ask you to please refrain from such behavior in the future.
That all depends on your attitude.
So, what exactly is it that brought you here today?
You know this kid, yeah?
I didn't recognize him through all the grime, but it's Tadashi, the boy's so fond of his sister. It's been 6 months. Have you raised the money?
No, not yet.
Then why are you here?
I'm settling that debt. From now on, you'll be dealing with me.
With you? I don't believe he has any relatives in the country apart from his uncle's family. What's your relationship to the boy?
We're perfect strangers. Is that going to be a problem?
On the contrary, I'm impressed. There aren't many people like you in this day and age.
Good. No problems, then.
No problems. However...
What now?
My agreement with Tadashi is stipulated that he would get his sister back by either paying back the 5 million or doing jobs I've assigned him. If you're going to be taking over his debt, though, well, that's another story.
What do you mean?
I won't simply take 5 million from you in cash. No, you'll have to work it off.
Either way works for me. I'll do whatever gig you throw at me, as long as you give back to Tadashi's sister. Is that the deal?
Huh? Oh, but it won't be just one job. You'll continue taking assignments until you've earned back every last yen.
And I'm telling you, that's fine by me. So quit beating around the bush and start giving me jobs so I can make money on.
Very well, I'll assign you my more lucrative tasks.
You do that?
Well, thank you for stepping up to this. I'll contact you when I have a job lined up. Oh, I didn't catch your name.
Name's Suzuki.
Suzuki-san, is it? Alright then, I look forward to working with you, Suzuki-san. The feeling ain't mutual, but I'll deliver. And in return, you better keep your promise you made to Tadashi. Yeah, it's funny, whenever I hear the name Suzuki, I didn't realize it, but that's like essentially kind of saying like, my name is, my name is Smith or Johnson. It's just it's apparently a very common name in Japan, and I guess it's kind of like a incognito name they give. Now, I want you to remember this, Tadashi. There's nothing bad in the world except turning your back on someone you need. My boss taught me that, and that's why I'm gonna help you. Catch my drift? Uh-huh. Thanks, big guy. Thank me when you and your sister are back together. Now come on, let's head home. But I don't... You got no place to go, right? Then stay at my hideout. We got plenty of room for you. Okay, just let me get my stuff first. Go on ahead, big guy. I'll see you there. Huh? Well, alright. Come home before it gets too late now. Oh yeah, here, I found something for you. A chance stone. Oh! Nice. That'll definitely help with the, wait a minute, if this thing can help you with pachinko, you could have just easily used this and gotten your sister back. Just win the big prize, and trust me, they would give it to you in a heartbeat. Okay, well, so, we went over a little overtime now, but thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back on Thursday with the next part of Yakuza 4. So I will see you next time. Take care!